Hello everybody, and welcome back to me making sure that OBS works properly. It is doing excellent. Right, okay, so as you might be able to tell, we are in a new area today. Which I made off camera. Now this is sort of like an ongoing extension of our solution that's going on up there. That's of course, the wheat farm. Then up there, of course, is the house. You can see by one of those. It's all fed via these cables, or at least pink and purple at the moment. Well, this is technically red. Yeah. And the whole idea is that this is going to be sort of the replacement to the small one we have up there. And stuff gets made separately. So you have the grit, which then goes into the system and then comes out of the system and goes in here. This is just a copy of that, but a different cable. We're going to just have loads of these, and this whole 9x9 chamber is going to be filled up. As you can see, got the blue that's not in use, got the green that's not in use. But sadly, this project has come to a halt, and pretty much the whole series at one point I was like, oh god, is this the series ended? We have a problem, ladies and gentlemen. Nothing works. So these at the moment do say offline. That's because some of the cables are broken, because I've been trying to fix things. But everything would be online, everything would be connected, there'd be bang on enough channels, nothing's been accidentally connected to it. Even with less channels, like this has only got like 24 or something on. Nothing works. This is why this stuff is still sat here and is not exited. And I thought maybe it's just this area. So you know, you fly up here. Ignore this blue bit, I'll explain that in a second. So you fly up here and nothing works in here either. You can't even order stuff from these things. It's like the cables have broken. I've tried replacing as much as I can. I've replaced layers of cable. I've completely disconnected everything from the controller and reconnected them. I've completely rebuilt the controller just in case something's bugged out. I think it's either because of the length of the cable to this area, because that cable just... that sort of 9x9 cables comes out here. As I say, disconnected at the moment, so I'll try to fix things. But like, not even stuff that we've had for the longest time, like stuff in here, is broken. I just refuses to do anything. But if I, for example, I went to the furthest away place I could go, so small underground base. Oh, that's a horrible place to. Now you see, that is why. Oh crap. Well, here you can see my example. This works. If I put something in there... Oh really, you bastard? You can see stuff is starting to get sucked out. And then if you go in here, whoops, in here, you can see cobble and some other things I was testing is in here. So this system is working. So it's not like it's the mod that's broken, it must be those chunks. So, what I've just spent the last amount of time doing is building what's essentially going to be our new base. Shut up, Kaspersky. So yeah, this is annoying. This must have been one of the first places we sort of looked through when we were gathering our resources. So this place, so what I've made, we'll come back here because I need some of this stuff. Because I just ripped out the old setup as it wasn't working. As you will notice, we have a new house. So I've built this off camera. Basically, this is going to be a factory. What's going to be great about here is compared to our digging out scenario, we can just expand this. I currently have 2 operational floors. So compared to just a sort of, whoops. Now this has literally nothing in here. Whoops. Let's just drop it out. So the distance... we're more or less on a line, but just a nice flat area. Most of this is built where a lake used to be. I just sort of filled it in. We're using more or less the same materials. None of these sort of granite stuff again. It's all just glass, wood, and the same sort of Wolfenstein-ish. Reminds me of the Wolfenstein older games. Bricks. And at the moment, it literally has nothing in here except a bed. And then one of these just so I could make materials. Got out the old building one, which made this thing massively easy to do. I did record most of it. If the recordings come out okay, I may upload it as a video this week, because I had massive issues. First of all, I tried recording a CSGO issue, and the lag's just horrendous. Our internet's bad at the moment, so that's probably why. I need to put this away, because it's slightly dangerous. I then recorded 5 videos of Forza Horizon 3, because I have an Xbox One now, and 3 out of the 5, for some reason my microphone got muted. Don't know why. But I've checked this one's working okay. I use the actual Ghetto software for console stuff, and it's better. The videos look great. Like, the video, like, have a look at those Forza Horizon ones. It's 1080p 60 FPS on those ones, just because it looks so nice. Although I might have to generally knock that down because of how bad my internet's been recently. The reason I was off last week, because I didn't really say it in the Forza Horizon video, is I just didn't feel like it, and I actually went and did some quote-unquote useful stuff instead. Did some more sort of learning to code. The trouble is I don't know what really to code in. I like C++, I've done a bit of that, but only sort of console-based stuff. Like, it's not like a full program yet, it's just typing stuff in, C in, C out, that type of thing. I've done some HTML, which is relatively easy, it's just annoying to do, and I'd prefer to do it in a proper editor than just a text document, like Dreamweaver, which I've used before. So some of the stuff it'll automatically complete for you and things like that. Because having to put HTML at the beginning, HTML at the end of everything, and things like that is a pain in the ass. But we're here to do gaming stuff. Something that I was doing at the old house. No, if we hop this way, is I have been testing the. Because there was a mad moment where I was like, what if I just clone the mountain, and like, whoops, try making the mountain like go elsewhere. So I have cloned this. It is over here, sort of a rough clone. I didn't fully finish it, but it's sort of a proof of concept. Just gonna grab this so I don't forget about them. I get murdered by some bastards. Oh, that was a mistake. Can you? Whoa! I'm really close to death, actually. Holy cow. That was a fun thing to do. Ooh. Super FOV, so yeah, that's what that is. I would say moving this stuff over is going to be an event. What I'm probably going to do is move power stuff across first. Because the trouble is, at the moment, I can't make anything, which is a nightmare. Because I can't even... As I say, I can't even make stuff with the molecular assemblers because, like, it's the cables that have broken or something. I haven't actually checked if stuff works in that new area. That could be embarrassing. I'm invisible. Oh, my hat broke. But what's really weird is I can still get stuff out. Like, this shit works okay. So it's like all the stuff here still works. Let me try something. Something that I actually didn't do, I think I said that I had, but I haven't actually done it, is I never rebuilt the controller from complete scratch. Maybe it's the controller that's bugged. If that's the case, I'm going to be so happy, because even though I have just spent like an hour and a half building a new base, I super don't mind just leaving it where it is. I have tried backups as well. None of them are sort of recent enough, and none of them seem to fix the issue. Interestingly, it's not getting any power at the moment. That's possibly because I borrowed the thing from here. No, it has no power. That's not what I want to do. Borrow the thing from here to go here. me just grab... If this works... It's got power now. So like if I, for example, try making sticks, like this should just be crafted, it isn't doing it, it's still broken. For fuck's sake. I thought I got it here, because like this system still works, like this is still connected to that, but it's like nothing else is. It's super weird, it's super broken, but no, this works. And I can craft stuff in here, but no molecular assemblers, nothing like that. It's super weird, but there we are. Let's grab this again. I'm just going to double check, in case it has all been a massive waste of time. There's a new house in red, yep, okay. So this can go here. Let's grab ourselves a tesseract. Not helpful. Something. Yeah, that's importing. And something that I need to obviously do this time is make sure I'm doing backups a lot more often. Because if this happens again, I mean, it's one of these things where we don't have a massive amount left to do really in the series. I mean, I suppose this adds longevity to it because, of course, we've got to work on like a new base or whatever, but that's not what I wanted to do. It's not really what I was... really planning on really doing, but oh well. I think this is also going to be a better system now. I know how big things are going to be. We can just expand upwards. But yeah, where did the... there it is. Right, so just dump some crap off in here. That's strange. Okay, so let's go back to house and let's just... now see, stuff like this is where I really wanted the theme option. Now I have made a backup of this, so because we're going to be ripping out a lot of this base, I have made a backup of this, so we can go back and see how things were. We can go back to it if this all turns out it's me being a pillock. So I need now some landmarks, of which there's quite a few now. Not gonna lie, that may or may not have scared the living shit out of me. Okay, so should now be able to put the, what's it called? The some sort of table. Architect. Is it still over here? It's probably still over here. This thing. Thank you. It's going to be a server room. And now I need a blueprint. Blueprint. So now, if we jump back to house number 2, we should be able to put this. I need to do. Whoops. Let's go back to house. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 7. 7 blocks of space we need. So one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So then here we need the builder. And it's gonna fit there apparently. Okay. Don't feel like this is right. Oh, for fuck's sake. I might need to knock this down a few blocks in height. House teleport. How far down is it? It's 1 block down. Okay, we can do that. Nice and easy. Because I can't be arsed. Have to deal with it again. Pop that there, put that there, put that there. Okay. Needed that. That's slightly worrying. Oh no. That's really worrying. This may not work as expected. Okay. Okay, this is going to be, oh for fuck's sake, especially if you keep doing that, a lot harder than you thought. Let me, because I'm fed up now. Okay. What a pain in the arse this is going to be. Right, okay. So, back to house. I'm going to do one at a time of our computers. Okay. So we should have crafting unit, crafting processing unit, monitor, and then a crap ton of these. Aha! And there's our first one transported over. Let's go back into the house, finish off the rest of them. Okay. So I need a house.